Good morning. I'd like to speak in support of law enforcement, especially ICE. I'd also like to speak against this inane Untruth Act. It places our state in direct rebellion against the federal government, not unlike the Confederate states were during the Civil War. I don't know why we have to protect these lawbreakers. I mean, obviously, they have an aura of lawlessness, even just because they come in here illegally. When they could come here, we need immigrants. They could come here lawfully and be good citizens. But I'd also like to point out Officer Singh, who was a legal alien, who did everything right, became a policeman, and was murdered by a previously deported illegal alien, all because that man didn't want to suffer the consequences of driving under the influence of alcohol. So he murdered this policeman just because he didn't want to get a DUI. Officer Singh has a 1-year-old little child, a beautiful little child, who now is almost 2. So he's going to be celebrating Christmas without his father because of the Untruth Act, because we don't want to hold one segment of society accountable. Also, my friend who had to leave because she has another engagement, her son, Ronald Da Silva, 25 years old. I know you can't see it from here, but this young man has a beautiful smile, a beautiful young man. He was cut down by another previously deported illegal alien gang member because Ronald Da Silva was standing in a driveway in the wrong neighborhood, apparently. So this piece of crap walked up and shot him for no reason other than he was just standing there. Now, this murderer is set to be released from prison this week. He has a 3-day window that they're going to release him from prison. He served less than 10 years for murdering this young man for no reason other than he's a lawless murderer. Now, ICE has to sit out in front of the prison for 3 days hoping they catch him. Now this murderer has stated that he's homeless, so he doesn't have an address to go to. So now ICE and the parole department has to put their life in jeopardy looking for this maniac because we want to pander and bend over to this illegal alien group. I don't get it. They're not giving me any special set-asides. If I break the law, you're going to throw my butt in jail, and I'm going to suffer the full consequences of my action. But just because they're illegal aliens, we're supposed to protect them, I'd like to know why. Stop it. It's inane. Get the murderers out of here. Stop it. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to say that I support the enforcement of federal immigration laws. I support ICE. I also want to say I support the reinstatement of 287G program in San Bernardino County. The Trump administration supports the 287G program, whereby local law enforcement can work with ICE. Earlier, as I was waiting for the meeting to start, you had the little slide presentation on your screen, and there was a quote by, I believe, Elvis Presley, something to the effect that fingerprints are everywhere and we leave them behind. Well, the fingerprints of our values, I believe that's what it was. Well then, on the subject of the California Values Act, this so-called Values Act is leaving a very negative imprint on this state.
Truly.
It basically honors federal lawbreakers and giving them preferential treatment over American citizens. I happen to be the daughter of immigrants. My parents had to go through a process to become a legal resident, which meant they would qualify for a green card, which meant they can live here legally. And I never, ever, ever heard them or other family members saying they lived in fear. Oh my gosh, never. Because they did it the right way. It's good.
Yes.
At another screen you had a quote by by Martin Luther King, something to the effect that when challenging times come, you know, we either stand up or we face the challenge or the controversy. Well, as an American citizen, I really do feel I have to stand up. I have to stand up for my values that are not being represented in Sacramento, or for that matter, even locally wise in many instances. As an American citizen, I have to stand up and speak out against these wrong laws, and I believe Sacramento does not understand, does not want to represent the American citizen. They're just focusing on political agenda, and we're paying the price in the state. Again, I support ICE. I support the reinstatement of 287G program in San Bernardino County.
Yes.
And I would suggest that everyone in here do the same. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your comments. Any other comment? Then after that, we have Robin Wrightson.
Good morning, everybody. My name